Okay, so welcome back, and now we're going to talk about rounding decimals. Well, the good news is rounding decimals is exactly the same method, exactly the same way we do with whole numbers. Okay, it's just now we got decimals. Okay, so again, whatever place value you're rounding to, now whether it's the hundreds place or the thousands place, or if it's the tenths place, or the thousandths place, or the hundredths place, you still are going to look at the digit to the right of that number, to the right of that place value. And if that digit is 5 or higher, then the place value will be rounded up, and everything to the left, or excuse me, to the right will be 0. Okay? If it's 4 or less, then the digit will stay the same and everything gets truncated on the right. So for example, if I wanted to round this to the nearest thousand, let's say. Okay, so where's the nearest, where's the thousands at? Well, it's going to be right here. Okay? So I go to the digit to the right, and that's 5 or higher. So that means the 5 is going to move, change to a 6, so this is going to be 3, 6, and then everything to the right goes to 0. Okay, so let me say this. The digits to the right, but before the decimal, go to 0. Everything to the right of the decimal point gets truncated. And so that's what we put down. So this rounded to the nearest thousands is going to be 36,000. Okay? Now, what if I wanted to round to the nearest tenths? What if I want to round to the nearest tenths? So that's going to be here. That means I'm going to be looking, tenths, not hundreds. Right here. So that means I'm going to be looking at the 6. And the 6 is 5 or higher. So that means this is going to go to 5. Now, and everything to the right, because I'm on the right side of the decimal point, everything to the right just gets truncated, gets deleted. Okay? So if I wanted to round this to the nearest tenths, then the answer would be 35782.5. So my answer would be 35,782 and 0.5. Okay? Okay, and what if I wanted to round to the nearest hundredth? Well, now I'm looking at the hundredths place value, and I'm going to look at the digit to the right. This is 4 or less, so that means the 6 is going to stay the same, and the digits to the right are going to get truncated. Okay, so the answer would be 35782.46. Okay, and that would be rounded to the nearest hundredth. Okay, let's do some examples.